Good evening, everybody. I was sitting there waiting to see who logs on first. So we'll record this whole meeting. I hope everybody's fine and had a fantastic period. As I say, just hang on now and just switch the sound up so that people can I can hear what people are saying. And then we're all ready to go. Mark, somebody's online. Hello, David.
Hello, Andy. You all right?
Absolutely wonderful, sir.
Good. I hear you had a nice weekend.
Well, it was spoiled because Sharon was with me.
Well, you can't have everything, you know. Someone's got to do the cooking.
Not cooking on a no. Don't do cooking on a holiday. That's what women are for.
No, cat woman.
We had no. The only issue we had was the Friday night. We left Leicester at 3:15.
Yeah.
And we arrived at our hotel at 8:15.
Right.
And that was a 5.5 hour journey. And they stopped serving them dinner at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So
we do you good. Can't hurt to lose a bit of weight.
No, then we had to go to the local burger bar.
Oh, perhaps you didn't lose weight.
And even then, we ordered chicken burgers and we got beef burgers.
Yeah, well, you're away from.
Hello,
you know, they don't know the difference up there.
It's yeah. Well, the thing was, Sharon doesn't eat beef burgers, so that went down well.
Well, yeah. Well, you had double then.
Yeah. So there you go. But then he said, "All right, keep it." So I had 2. Which didn't go down very well, so I couldn't eat 2 burgers because I haven't got a big appetite anyway.
Should have got in a doggy bag.
Oh, what? Gone out dogging?
Yeah. Have it for breakfast. A burger for breakfast. There you go.
Actually, the room has the hotel has a thing that no takeaways, £50 fine.
Oh.
So we couldn't even take it back to our room. Well, I wanted one a cold burger anyway. Oh, it's Christina. Hello, Christina.
Hello, Kez. I missed you out there, girl.
That's all right. You're all right.
Yeah, fine.
Checking to see if anybody else.
You've got Catwoman, Kez, and the 2 old farts.
Pardon? I'm just going to type here, training just about to start. Because we're just about on the 1/2 So well, I hope you all had a great period. And that's just not the women.
I'm so bad.
We finished the period. The period finished at 9:15. Everybody had a good period.
Got a better one coming up.
I'm not commenting.
I'm changing sex.
Hello, Sarah. She sat up instead of laid down. How's your back?
Can you hear us, Sarah?
Are you speaking? Oh, me. Hello.
I don't know any of the Sarah's on tonight.
No, my microphone hadn't come in. What were you saying?
I said you're sitting up. How's your back?
I am sitting up. Yeah. Back's okay. Pootling along, but I'm off to see a consultant tomorrow about potentially another operation next week or the week after for something else.
Oh, fun. Oh, you're full of the joy.
You just can't leave his doctors alone, can you?
No.
I know. It's just, I've got a thing for him, Dave, Oh, dear.
Okay, I'm just going to send a message to Andrew. And then we'll get cracking.
Just a bit of knitting while you're talking, all right?
Oh, God.
What are you knitting?
I am knitting a jumper for my father-in-law's birthday.
Right. My mum used to love knitting, so when I was a kid, I had so many jumpers.
That's going back a few years.
Woolen underpants, but didn't go that far.
Oh, God. You can imagine woolen underpants.
Oh,
I know,
knitted
I
swimming
used to,
trunks. Oh, lovely.
Right, okay. Joanna's just trying to log on, so I'm going to get cracking anyway.
Oh, put the camera a bit higher.
Thong's easy because she's one bit of wool, don't you?
Huh?
A wool and a thong would be easy because she's one bit of wool and nothing around it.
Oh, dear, David.
It's all right. I've seen your thongs, Andy, don't I?
It's not a thong, it's a Speedo.
No comment.
Yeah.
I suppose it depends which angle you were looking at it from, Andy.
Oh, dear. That's just sad, isn't it? So, May the 4th be with you. It's May the 4th today.
It is.
It's Star Wars Day.
It is.
So, I just thought that was funny, but there you go. May the 4th, 2017.
Naked Gardening Day on Saturday.
Mm.
Gardening Day. You won't catch me naked gardening. We've got too many thorns. For those just logged on, and we got May the 4th be with you, Andrew and Joanna.
I love that one.
So, basically, upcoming events. As you know, we run the 10-step system, and the best place to find out more about the 10-step system is at the workshops. And the next one is Bristol, May the 8th. We'd love to be there, but it's my birthday. I'm 21.
Take the cake with you.
Yeah. But also, it's May the 6th is also Aintree, isn't it, David?
Yes, that's I'm going to Aintree. Because it's my birthday's the 13th. I'm a week after you.
Yeah.
Makes me a week younger than you, doesn't it?
No. Doesn't work like that. Ireland, May the 7th. Birmingham, May the 21st. Worley, 27th. Scotland, the 27th. And Yorkshire, the 28th. Once again, weekend, we're going to be away. We're going to be on holiday. So I'm going to miss out on something around that area. Okay. So, Clean Easy Live, as I mentioned, Aintree this weekend. And the following weekend is Epsom Downs. 3rd of June, Cheltenham. And the 24th of June, Dublin. Which is the richest city in the world. Ireland, not Southern Ireland. Because its capital is always Dublin.
Oh, God. You got me there.
Yeah, that's not an old one. And the conference on the 26th of August. And tickets for the conference are free for your first-time attendees. So that means Andrew. And okay. Still got a chance to qualify for Las Vegas. But don't forget, we've got the summer conference that's going to be launched. I'm not sure when it's being launched, actually. Soon. For you to qualify for in the winter.
Andy?
Yeah.
Do you know the price for the winter showcase?
I think it's
the gala dinner.
£20. I think it's normally £20.
I didn't get that. Sorry.
I think it's normally £20, but you can check by just going onto the website.
The gala dinner's 50, I think. Joanna?
Yeah, the gala dinner's 50.
£20 for the
conference is 20, I believe.
Thanks, Sam.
Okay.
Last phone call. Sorry, I'm going to kick.
Okay, it's 70 that I need to put
If you want both.
aside.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk tonight.
That's what I mean with that.
Going to talk about that. About Clean Easy. Will make your dreams come true. So, what I'm going to talk about is we have actually got a turnkey system. Somebody can join our business, and basically, if they follow all the steps, they can grow their business. And that's what we mean by a turnkey system. Anybody can turn a key in the door. Anybody can actually do our system. And we're going to talk about the blueprint for you training tonight. Okay. Now, the greatest discovery of my generation is that people can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. And that was William James. And that's very true. There are so many people out there who think negatively and they attract negative things to them. Nobody will join my team. Nobody will do this. Nobody will do that. And guess what? It all comes true. Just switching a switch can make a major difference. So, I'm going to talk about our industry, which is network marketing. Today and in the future, especially for us, if you think about Clean Easy, we've been around for 90 odd years and the industry is going global. As an industry, Clean Easy is just about to start doing that. 96% of all adults aged 25 to 44 are interested in their own business. They'd all love to work for themselves. The trouble is that the negativity, the ability to do so, the belief that they could do so is not there. And it's our job to educate them wherever possible. There are 20 million people involved in network marketing worldwide. MLM is the other term that you might be aware of. 20 million people. And there are 20,000 people a day joining. I only wish there was 20,000 people a day joining my team, but there are 20,000 people a day joining business, joining some business. And the industry is just beginning its boom years. With the advent of the internet, Twitter, Instagram, the ability to Zoom, Skype, work from home, it's just going to actually boom over the next 10 years. So, why? Well, there's some reasons. More and more people are looking to supplement their incomes or to escape the corporate treadmill. More and more people are becoming disillusioned with their career path. Salaries are shrinking. It's interesting. Barclays Bank, I think it was, yesterday made a big statement. Okay. Is somebody actually talking?
It's just not going, so I'm trying to cut the teeth.
Yeah, somebody can mute their mic if we can hear some chatter in the background. Salaries are shrinking. So it was interesting. Barclays Bank were giving out a warning that if Brexit doesn't allow foreign nationals to stay, they'll have a problem with manning their banks and whatever else. Or is it Premier Inn? It could be Premier Inn. Surely there are enough people in the UK to do the jobs that are out there. The thing is that people don't want to do them because of the salary that they're offering. And that's the issue. Job security is gone. There is none. None at all. Your banks are closing branches. It used to be in the council, it used to be a job for life. No longer. And also there's ageism. People are being replaced by younger models. Put it this way, they've brought out this apprenticeship. It gives an ideal opportunity for an employer to take on a young person and hardly pay them any money. Yeah. To do menial tasks and things like that. Even companies like B&Q and that were taking on pensioners are now taking on younger people because they don't have to pay the younger people the same money as they were paying pensioners. So let's talk about a job. A job, J-O-B. Is this really a good plan? Let's look at what a job is all about. What is a job? Well, what you first of all do is you may study or a person going to university may study for 18 years to come out at the end of it to earn £150 to £200 a week. They may work hard for another 17 years to get themselves up to £300 to £400 a week. And they struggle through for another 30 years trying to make ends meet. You get to 65 and got to live on fresh air. Theresa May's just announced that, she hasn't announced, she's evaded the issue about guaranteeing pensions to keep up with inflation. We just spend every year just surviving until the next. Anybody feel like that? You're just getting by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, why change? What motivates you? Now, I'm going to give you a list of things. I want you to look at this list. Maybe make a note of them. Is it the desire for extra income? Is it the dream of financial freedom?
Do you want us to make the list now?
It's entirely up to you. You can copy this, or you can, as I say, I will put in the video down so you review it.
Okay.
Is it having more spare time? You know, what motivates you? Every person's different. Could it be that you could own your own destiny? Does that motivate you? Does personal development motivate you? What can you achieve? A tree grows as high as it can grow. Nobody tells it to stop at a certain height. But we as human beings put barriers in our way of our achievements or what we could achieve. This business is so simple. We put out catalogues, we sell online, and we show other people how to do the same. If you do it to lots of people, you make a lot of money. But who stops you doing it? Is it fear? What is it? You've got to understand what drives you on and what will make you do the thing that you need to do to get you where you want to get. Some more. Does taking pleasure in helping others motivate you? Does meeting new people motivate you? Is it retiring before you die, Dave?
I died before I retired. I'm still going.
The trouble is that all of us could die tomorrow. If the red button goes, is it?
Well, don't wish that to me.
No.
Last week almost was.
Is it leaving a legacy for your family or building a legacy? So think about it. What's going to motivate you to make the difference? So here, ask yourself some questions. Which of all that is your priority? Maybe your priority isn't on that list because it's not an exclusive list. And why? Why is that a priority? Why is that important? Ask yourself, why is that important? Ask yourself, what are the consequences of not having the opportunity to achieve that priority? In other words, if somebody says, if I don't earn this £500, I'll lose my house, that's a big priority. And the consequences are you'd lose your house. That would drive somebody to do what they needed to do to earn that £500. And that, why should that worry you? Okay, just some thoughts. So, the ultimate success formula. What we need to do is find the plan that will get you there. For every person, it's different. Myself and Sharon, it was initially to earn £2,000 a month. We now realise that we didn't set ourselves a big enough target. You decide what you want and you understand why. Because if it doesn't motivate you, you won't do what needs to be done to do it. You then need to pay the price. In other words, commit to the plan. Words don't cut it. A couple of weeks ago, I did I'm doing regular meetings with Georgina. She don't mind me saying that. And next week, she's doing a training on something I'm going to be talking about in a few seconds. She's committed to it. Right? And you have to commit to it as if your life depends on it. So set yourself some big goals. Obstacles can appear insurmountable only when you lose sight of your dreams. If you put a big boulder in front of the house that you want, can't see the house. You've got to realise what that house could mean to you and make it bigger than the boulder. So here's the plan in simple terms. And I hope I can get this through to you, that this is a simple business. I'm taking it down to the low, what I call a low level. Create £200 worth a week of orders. That can be done however you like. Online, order, catalogues, whatever. And that will just take somebody 6 to 8 hours. By the way, that's not a maximum. That's a minimum. Okay. This will produce £800 worth of sales over a 4-week period and earn you 220 quid. Now, all this is a blueprint. Okay. That gives somebody an annual income of an extra £2,860. How many people do you think an extra £2,860 out there in the real world would make a difference to? £3,000 a year may not sound a lot, but it's a kitchen, it's a bathroom, it's a nice holiday. Yeah. If there are people out there looking to get a deposit together for a house, an extra £3,000 into the bank. Obviously, if you're doing more, you've got more time available, makes sense to double, triple, quadruple. Gary Watson is a distributor that earns about £10,000 a month. He's got 5 gold distributors wide, and yet he still retails between 9 and 11,000 a month. So stage 2 is just to teach people what you have done. Over a period of time, introduce 10 other people who do the same. Now, I've been to 10-step meetings where there are people who have introduced over 20 people in one 4-week period. Okay? It doesn't mean that you'll introduce 20 people and they'll all do what you say do. But the thing is, you need to look at yourself and say, I need to create my own story. So I know it's achievable. Even if you only do it once. Yeah. Result of 11 of you doing £800 is 8,800. It's just under gold distributor, but just in a round figure. Okay, so it's around gold distributor status, and it will earn you about 1,100 quid, which is an income of 13,000. So you could do what you're doing, which is £200 a week in sales, and earn yourself 2,800, or do exactly the same amount of work and get paid 13,000. Simply show 5 of your distributors how to do stage 2 and do stage 2 again. Result, £52,800 of group sales per period as a minimum, an income of just under 40 grand. And that's a profit of profit of £2,900 a period, not 2,000 a year, £2,900 or 3 grand a period. Would 3 grand a period change your life?
Yep.
It would.
So why
Yes.
won't you do what needs to be done to do it? Or why aren't you? Ask that question. Is it because I don't have enough belief in myself? Is it because I don't have a big enough desire? Because there are people out there hurting financially and they're joining businesses. Questions to ask yourself and say, if it took you 3 to 5 years to get to 3 grand a month income, residual income, remember, this is the income that will come in every month for the rest of your life and it will grow. Would it have been worth it?
Yeah.
What else could you do in your spare time that could make such a difference? Is there anything? Or are you going to continue working in a job for the next 20 odd years? In Georgina's case, it's 30 odd years till you retire in it because you're only young.
Why being nice?
Because
She looks shocked.
nice me for being not nice.
Savour it, Georgina.
I'm going to pick on Christina.
Because his birthday's coming up.
Does this appear to be a better plan than a job plan? A 3 to 5 or a 40-year plan?
3 to 5 better.
I don't know why that's there again.
Just to remind you.
Oh, that's right. Maybe have I done? I don't know what the rest of my training is. The slide's missing. Just bear with me.
Now realize that your training is as long as my
All
lectures.
right, okay, it's right. Don't worry about it. Just out of sync.
But they're a lot better than my lectures, to be honest.
Lovely photos.
Just bear me a second. Okay. From current slide. Start again. Okay. Would this be a better plan than the job plan? Okay. And why not you? Okay. What you don't want to do is leave it to chance, which is what you do in a job. You're chancing that the job will still be there. And as we know, security is not there anymore. So, there is a law, okay, about investment versus return. If you don't put anything in, you don't get anything out. If to earn a passive income of 38,740, about 40 grand a year, which is what I've just shown you, you would need to put 550,000 in the bank and earn 7% interest. Does anybody know where you could earn 7% interest at the moment?
No.
Not at all.
No. You might be
In
able to get
Switzerland,
3% interest, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So you need nearly £1 million in the bank to earn that in interest. Okay? We invest less than £100. Even at the biggest kit, which is £99 now, it's less than 100 quid. And the law of investment and return says you only get it out what you put in proportion. So if we want the return without making a monetary investment, we need to invest something else. Fortunately, we do have plenty of it. It's called time. But it's using, not necessarily lots of time, but it's using the time constructively. It's like, me and Sharon were talking the other day about retail. We've started to do a lot more retail. However, if we go out and do £1,000 worth of orders extra, it earns us an extra 360 quid. But if I recruit just 2 people to go out and do £1,000, it will earn me the same money. Yeah, and that will happen month on month. So, the 3 time investments that you need to have. The first one is training. That's getting to events, being online. I've spoken to the converted or online tonight. The second one is moving some product. And the third one is developing a team. Remember, it is later than you think it is. We are all getting older. So, part of the team. What we got? First of all, we've got the 10 steps. That's the starting point. There are meetings, there are trainings. Become involved. Say to me, Andy, I'd like to do a training. Okay. Books and tapes. Just spend an hour a day educating yourself. You know, you could go out and get yourself a Big Mac meal for about 5 or 6 quid. Or you could get yourself a decent book. Feed the mind rather than feed the body. The Eagle Group chat, you need to be on there. Keep in touch. You need to be on the Facebook group to stay up to date. But please contribute to both. Become part of the team. Do things in the team. And you can have whatever you like. Start sizzling and join the mastermind group. The people who are earning 50,000 a year part-time. So why do we retail? We start one step at a time. First of all, it proves that you can make money from week 1. It helps for learning the system. It creates evidence and integrity. I can hand on heart say that when we started, we went out and we did £1,000 worth of orders in 3 days. That proved it worked. Nobody can take that away from us. We've never done it again, but it shows it can be done. You need to develop a business mentality and have discipline. In other words, it's easy to do things when you're motivated. It's doing the things that need to be done when you're not feeling so well. And our business is dead easy to do that. You can feel, oh, I don't feel like doing anything today, and not do it because you're your boss. Nobody's going to sack you. Right? Why do we retail? It also creates a profitable database because lots of customers become future distributors because they like the products. So you need to get the tools. You need to set a plan. What do you want to achieve? And you need to stay local. Why do I say that? You have a new person joining you. You want to teach them that they don't have to travel miles away, that they can build a small business local to them. They need to have objectives, not expectations. What's that? If I put out 200 catalogs and I wanted £200 worth of orders, I didn't get them. Well, why didn't you get them? Because I put out 200 catalogs, I just didn't get the orders. That's not what you've got to do. You've got to go out to get £200 worth of orders and do whatever it takes to get £200 worth of orders. You have to build a database of customers and be consistent. It's like the milkman. That, you know, they get, basically, you don't have the milkman so often now, but they're actually making a comeback because people like the doorstep deliveries. Okay, our meeting will end in 10 minutes, so stay with me. People like their milkmen. They used to get on with them, and they knew they were there, and they would always support them. You build relationships. Remember, customers are our future distributors. So, where are we? Okay. So how do we find retail customers? Well, we do it online or offline. Now, I don't know if you saw the post from Andy Boswell this week, but at the training in Newcastle, they said that 25% of all sales currently are coming through online, which is great. But what that means is 75% of sales still come from catalogues. Okay? 75%, 3/4 of all our sales still come from catalogues. So, how do we find customers? However you want to, online, offline, whatever. If you're going to do it offline, we can do cold drops, blanket dropping. We can place catalogues into businesses. We can do things at work, you know, give people catalogues at work, etc. It's your business. Do what works best for you. But ask advice. The job is for you to set yourself a target and then just go and do the retail, then spend the rest of your time helping and developing a business. By investing time in personal group training, your people skills and industry awareness will develop. By investing time in retail activities, you'll now have first-hand evidence to show people who are looking. Your apprenticeship is in progress. But don't hold yourself back during this phase. We signed in 8 people in our first period. Okay? Take advice and work with your upline. Use the buddy system. The buddy system is simply helping somebody else with all their steps. Okay? Your team can be growing and you can be earning while you're learning. Our first month that we actually did £800 worth of personal sales was our 4th month in the business. And that month we became gold distributors. We did over £8,000 in that month. If we'd have waited to sponsor until we'd got to that level, we wouldn't have been a gold distributor that quickly. Okay. So you need to identify the skills needed to achieve your goals. You need to understand how to create relationships. Get on with your team members. You know, have empathy and rapport. Your telephone skills, keep it simple. Don't over-elaborate. On your prospecting, you need to be looking for people who are looking, not persuading people. There's loads of people out there who are arseholes that you don't want in your business and will snag you off. And this. You don't want them in your team. Don't worry about them. The trouble is, they are not the ones that annoy you, don't they, Sarah? They wind people up. But just, you say no. Just say no. Okay? Find the need. Why is somebody inquiring? Okay? Use evidence and answering questions. Find the solution. You ask them questions. They'll tell you why they need this business, and you can show them how this business can actually benefit them. And use the support in the team in the early stages. Here's 2 books I would recommend. The 45-second presentation, which is an overview of network marketing. And next week, Georgina will be doing a 45-minute presentation. We're doing a 10-minute presentation on the 45-second presentation. But also, questions are the answers. It's a fantastic book by Alan Pease. I'd recommend it. So we also need to get commitment from your team members. You know, become part of the team. There's a strength in number. You need to actually commit to helping each other as a team. If you make personal commitments, make them and never break them. Now, I always said that, or Craig White said it once. Craig White often said that he would cheat himself, but he would never cheat a team member. If he said he was going to do something at a certain time for himself, he might not do it.
Yeah.
But if he said he was going to do it for a team member, he'd never let them down. Right? If you give commitments, well, your upline, that's for instance ourselves, we'll help you if you want us to. But don't expect them back more than you give. In other words, you take one step, we'll take one step. It's a two-way thing. I'm not going to chase people because that's me hassling you. But we're here to help if you want help. Don't hope and try, do or die. Okay, so we're looking for lookers. Who do you know? Let people know what you're doing. I've just started my own business, home on-farm business. Who do you know might be interested in making some extra money? Our retail customers and future distributors, we've covered that a few times. Join an ad pool, receive regular ad leads. Obviously, with that, you need a contact manager. Speak to us if you need to know about that. And you would then top up with your own prospecting as your business develops. We're sorting, we're not selling. Not everybody that we speak to is ready for success today. You've got to understand the figures. 7 out of 10 won't. Just accept it. So in this case, 300 people express an interest. 100 of them look more closely. And 30 get started. And 10 of them do some work. 3 of them take it seriously. So 10 do some work, that's a gold distributor. That means your income grows from 220 to £1,000. Would that make a difference? If that's the case, how long would it take you to share a good idea with some other people? The choice at the end of the day is yours. As we say, parrots talk a lot, but they fly little. We're called the Eagle Group, all right? We want to soar with the eagles. Hello, there's Sharon. So 3 questions to ponder. Why me? Why not you? And why not now? I hope you found that useful, because Clean Easy will make your dreams come true if you want them to. That's all I've got to say tonight. Thanks for watching and listening. Have you got any questions?
I've got a question.
Okay.
What's an ad pool?
A what? Ad
What's
pool. Okay.
What's an ad pool?
An ad pool is where a number of distributors come together. Let's say, for instance, there's a number of ad pools out there. There's one for Tony Judson runs one. Who in here is in the ad pool?
Mate.
No.
Yeah.
I am as well. Okay. And Sharon is. Yeah. Basically, so let's imagine I've got 50 quid to spend on adverts. Okay. I can't get a very big advert with 50 quid. But if 10 of us come together, it's £500. And therefore, we can go to a company and say, look, we've got 500 quid to spend on ads. What can you do for it?
Yeah.
And therefore, it's like bulk buying. If you're part of a pool, you tend to get more leads. Okay. So if you want information on that, I would say talk to us separately.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm getting good reports from Tony Judson's Apple. However, I haven't seen many results as yet. I've seen that they're good quality leads. It's just the conversions that's the issue. So that's where I need to think. If they're good quality leads, why aren't we converting so many? That's one thing we've got to think about.
Okay.
Anybody else got any more questions? I've got 1 minute 19, 1 minute 17. No?
No questions.
Okay.
No.
Have you found that useful tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
What I want to be interested in is finding out what your motivation is. Okay, you discover what your motivation is. I can't tell you. What's that you got in your hand, Christina? Oh, it's a pen. I thought it was a vibrator.
I can do a training on a pen.
You can do a training on a pen, yeah. Okay. Well, we've got less than a minute left, so I'm going to finish this meeting up tonight. I'm going to upload the video. You know, we need to be moving on now. We're past the hardest part of the year, as far as I'm concerned, which is Easter and May Day, because they've got 3 bloody bank holidays right in the middle of April and May. Got one more to go, which is at Whit, and then it's a clear run through, right the way through to Christmas, really. So people's mindsets, you know, we need to be getting people in joining the business in the next few weeks. We really need to be working on it because people are joining our business regularly.